With the cards today, I'd like you to think of something that you need some answers to. Or even if you're not sure and you're just doing it for curiosity, I would like you to think in your mind if you want to pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. And let's see what messages you get and see what Spirit has got for you today. So I'm going to shuffle these a little bit. I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to take the first 3. So that's card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So think about which card you want, 1, 2 or 3. So card number 1. Oh, this is the Death card. Now this is a brilliant card because the Death card is about new beginnings. You know, often people see the Death card and go, oh no, but it's lovely because it's getting rid of any sort of waste. It's getting rid of the dead wood, if you like, to bring in new things and new beginnings. The horse itself is white, to which to do purity. Also, you've got the white rose there at the top as well to do pure. And you can see it's a skeleton, and that's about going back to basics. And the skeleton, you've got no skin, you've got no bones, you've got no muscle. It's about going back to basics. For this new beginning, it needs to happen for you to find happiness, to find love, to find what you really need in your life. And this person, if it relates to you, it could be that you're always worried about what other people think. It could be that you're always doing things for other people's approval, that you want work and that, you know, your workmates to think, you know, you're good at your job and all that. But underneath and deep down, going back to basics, you're not happy. And it's about clearing out the dead wood. What do you no longer need? What is going to make you feel happy? And to be honest, I feel a couple of people quite rightly, when you do have change, aren't going to be very happy. But I feel for you to reach the sunshine there looking, seeing the distance, you've got to almost like upset a couple of people for you to be happy. And if it's family members and all that, they want you to be happy. But with the Death card, often it means a dramatic change. It could be that you're thinking about moving your job, you're moving house, you then are letting go of a relationship. You know, but the Death card is a good one because it means it's bringing in good positivity by letting go of negativity, if you like. So that's a good one if that's number 1. Number 2, this person here is taking advantage for other people. Now this may be to do with you, that you don't realise that you then are allowing other people to take responsibility when you should step up and help them. And again, it might be that you're taking them a little bit for granted and not really, you're not doing it in a horrible way. Because it might even be a youngster that you can think of, and it might not be you personally, it might be somebody you know. Because I feel like you've got 2 swords here, which could be the mom and the dad or something like that, or grandparents. And this person is a bit jovial and is a bit happy and a bit, he doesn't take money seriously and, you know, and he's spending it willy-nilly and that. Because if you can see like the circus tents in the background, that means this person, you know, is being really happy with money and is spending it on almost silly things. But this person doesn't think it's silly, you know, think it's great and all that. But I feel this person, because they're not looking where they're going, is going to trip up. Because if you look, it's looking, his head's going one way and his legs are going the other way too wide, then this person is going to, you know, be shown something or something's going to happen for him to realise that money, you've got to value it. And like I've said before in one of the other videos, spirits see money as energy. They don't see it like we do. You know, as far as they're concerned, we could be bartering with each other with crystals, not actually with money. So they see money as energy. So this particular person is not respecting the energy of money, taking it for granted, being a bit trivial. But it could be related to you or somebody you know. But it's almost as if take stock and not take money for granted. Because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen next week. You think you've got loads of money in the bank or loads of money to spend and, you know, oh, let's go out and just spend it on everything. No, this is about you must be a bit more sensible rather than just take, take, take. So that's that one. This is card number 3. And this is about sun. This person has built up a brick wall around them, and I feel that this person is pretending to be happy, is pretending everything's all right, but it isn't. Because you see the horse is a bit like frowning, a bit serious. But this person needs to take down the brick wall and not be showing themselves to everybody else that they're happy, they're childlike and that, when they're not really. But they've turned their back on the wall, and I feel they need to turn the horse around and jump over the wall, which they can do quite easily, but it's not a big wall. Because the other side, you've got the sunflowers, and the sunflowers is to do with happiness, abundance, you know, and just reaching out. But it's almost as if this person wants to be, I don't know, self-destructive, or gives everything to everybody else, doesn't want anything from them. You know, when they're pretending it's all right, but underneath they're quite sad. You know, I might even be a little bit depressed, you know, because I've got the flowers around the head, but if you look at the face saying to me they look a little bit sad. So they're pretending to everybody else that it's all right, and they then are giving out presents to everybody else and helping others, but they're putting themselves last. So they need to turn the horse around, confront what the barrier is, jump over it, and like take a leap of faith, you know. And it is then taking a leap of faith, opening up to others, telling them how you feel, and just being honest, you know. And so many people nowadays, sad, but you know, they're so anxious and depressed, but they don't actually tell anybody about it, you know. And maybe depression is a long-term thing, but you know, there's so much stress in society. But if you share it and be open with others, it'd be amazing how much support's out there, you know. So I hope this has helped you. So that was card number 3, that was card number 2, and that was card number 1. And again, don't fear death, don't fear change. Change is always good. All right then, my lovelies. So you take care, and God bless to you all.